Listen up, you Yenzies. We're on the KnoItAllz channel tonight. Smash the gas before we going in pumping the brakes. I'm not trying to hear all of that mess. My crew ain't trying to hear all of that mess. But we appreciate y'all for coming out and rocking with us on the KnoItAllz channel tonight as we talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sitting backstage with my boy Tate Boy Fresh and my boy Kerb. Even before we give a shout out to the live chat, man, what's crack-a-lacking, Kerby? And Kerby, be on your job tonight because I ain't trying to hear it, man. Be on your job.
Man?
Yeah, man.
Nothing. Just been looking at this draft and trying to figure it all out and see what the Steelers have done here. But other than that, just chilling.
Facts. Tate Boy Fresh, what's cracking over there, man? I see you sucking on a straw. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Diddy.
Yeah.
That's not a ditty. You sucking on a straw. That's a straw. You got a straw in your mouth.
I got a Steelers Yeti is what I got.
I got one too, man. I appreciate that, man.
Mm-hmm. But nah, man. Everything good, much like Kerb. Just recapping and finish. I think this week is a recap of the draft and undrafted free agents and what players can fit and how they fit culturally. And since what we'll talk about tonight, Big G, you running the ship tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into all that stuff for the next 35 minutes or so. Any questions from the live chat? Shoot them at us. The homie, Mr. Matrix himself. He said, "I'm here for the."
You already know the
for
explicit. But you know what, Tate? That's Sir Claude Bishop. How you doing, Mr. Sir Claude Bishop? Nice to see you this evening, sir.
And you got to call Claude Sir Bishop.
Sir Bishop until he say no more.
I'll just say, Claude, you same old Mr. Matrix to me. Because I don't be making none of them foolish Yenzi bets Big G be making.
Well, see, Claude, as you can see right now, I'm not the person that's going to put you in the Matrix tonight. But I promise you, Sir Bishop, Mr. Tate Boy Fresh is quick draw McGraw with the button. So be careful. I'm just warning you, Claude. He's quick draw McGraw with the button. All right, man, I'm going to give a shout out to everybody in the live chat. Andre Green, he said, "Where's my giant Steelers hat? It's on standby." I got another one. I got one that's killing them. Y'all going to love the new one I got. Claude, Sir Bishop, what's going on with you? Rob Lightfoot, Antonio. Hey, Antonio got two aliases, Tate and Kerby. That boy named Booby, but he out here as Antonio. He got a different alias, man. Juice Bellamy, what's going on? Brother man from the 5. What's cracking on with you, bruh? And listen, man, we got a lot of people in this chat. We're going to chat it up, talk it out, work it through this evening, and we're going to talk DNA concerning the Pittsburgh Steelers 2025 draft for the players that we drafted, not who's not on our roster. And we're going to see if they fit the DNA. I'm going to get a description from Tate Boy Fresh and Kerby. But before we do all of that, we got to take a quick commercial break. We got to pause for the cause. We got to pay some bills, get a word from our sponsors and partners. If you're watching us live on YouTube, just give us a second. But if you're listening to us on audio, wherever you get your audio podcasts, Google, Spotify, or Apple, we'll be right back with the Smash the Gas podcast. And we're back with the algorithms, you Yenzies. Smash the gas. And you know what? I love doing this one, Tate, because I don't have to be. You know how you ever heard of the habitual line stepper where they can get all the way close to the line, they can just cut up? I'm close to the line on the Holmes channel, the KnoItAllz, bro. I can just act up. Other places, I got to take mess from Yenzies. I'm not trying to take it over here tonight, fellas. I'm not dealing with it. But, I got co-hosts, and I got to respect them as well. So we're going to talk about the DNA of the Pittsburgh Steelers draft. Fellas, in my opinion, I think we had a great draft. But we're going to break down and talk about each individual player, get into some pluses and some minuses, finding out if they are fit concerning the DNA with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm going to start with the obvious choice, pick number 1, Mr. Harmon, big boy himself, out of University of Oregon via Michigan State University. Let's not get that twisted. He's a double down Big Ten guy. And he played, and listen, his story is unbelievable.
3-1-3.
Yeah, 3-1. Double down 3. Listen, Tate Boy Fresh, 3-1-3 Detroit, Michigan State's Oregon, Big Ten across the board. But he's a fit for our squad, in my opinion, from a DNA standpoint. But it don't matter what I think. Tonight I'm going to ask my co-host, Kerby, what you think about Mr. Harmon, man, coming to become a Pittsburgh Steeler, man?
I mean, I like it. I mean, when you talk about the DNA of the Steelers, I'm going to say tough, physical, and that's what he is. To me, he's eventually probably going to be Cam Hayward's replacement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's coming in a great situation where he can work behind Cam, learn how to be a professional, watch him work. So, you know, I love it. The only negative is the shoulder thing. Will it hold up for the whole year? We'll see. But other than that, you know, it's a pick that was needed. I mean, we needed him, and like I say, he's stepping into a great situation. Don't really have. I mean, I'm quite sure he's gonna play a lot, but not pressure that he got to come in right away and you know, be the man. So no complaints from me about this pick.
All right. Tate Boy Fresh, what you thinking about Mr. Harmon, man? See, because I'm gonna be honest with you. He day one starter, bro. He's day one starter, double down contract, barring injury. We're gonna get 2 terms out of him at minimum, 10 years. I think he's perfect for us, bro. So what you thinking, Tate?
I definitely agree with you on the latter part of what you said. He ain't starting day one though. They're gonna put one of them old vets they got in from Jacksonville, the dude from the Patriots. They're gonna plug the middle with one of them. Watch what I tell you now. And then he gonna get a lot of PT. He might play 40, 50% of the snaps. But you know, because they trying to, the goal, the objective is to keep Cam fresh for that late season run. So we're gonna be getting in a lot at the 5. Keanu Ben go switch to the 3. And when they want to go heavy pass rush, if they want to play in their base, they'll probably put Harmony in their nose. But to start the game, it's going to be one of them vets they sign in free agency to start the game. I think he's a perfect cultural fit. Prayers out to him. Everybody knows about the passing of his mother. Sad to hear, but you know, she had been dealing with after having a stroke and been on life support, it sounds like, for a little bit of time. So it's still sad, but wasn't completely unexpected. You know, so I think that, I mean, once he gets over, you never completely get over the grief, but once he's had time to process it and stuff like that, and I think football will help take his mind off things. So I think he goes to football really, really not 100, 110. You know what I mean? I think, you know, if he gets enough snaps, I'm not going to start, at least initially. He could be in line for potential all-rookie defensive team. Wouldn't surprise me one bit because he's a player of need, he's a player of fit, and he's a player with a lot to prove this year.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all just a little personal thing about me. Tate Boy Fresh knows this, right? We graduate from high school. I got scholarships to go to D1 programs, but because academically I didn't qualify, I had to go to a junior college in Iowa, Forest City, Iowa, to Waldorf Junior College, right? The summer, literally 2 weeks before I had to be to Waldorf Junior College in Forest City, Iowa, my father passed. My father died, okay? Literally, I was at Kevin's house in the basement, and we got a phone call.
Now, we was outside. That's the day
on the porch.
That's the day all the YNs jumped Lerone. We was all
correct. Correct. So we sitting on the porch. I run up the street, find out my father died because my grandfather lived right up the street from Kevin's mom, right? So I got 2 weeks going on 3 weeks where I got to be out to Iowa. They allowed me to have 2 weeks extra. So I showed up 2 weeks before our first game. When I got to JUCO, I was 5th on the depth chart. When the game started, the first game of the season, I was numero uno on the depth chart. Because what was going on is that I took a lot of my grief, and I'm just being honest, out on the football field because I was upset about my dad. Now, I'm not Harmon. I don't have his story. He's got his story. I got my story. But I understand where Harmon's coming from. And I'm telling you right now, bro, I think the motivation for this kid is day one, week one, game one starter. Because Tate, you're absolutely correct. He's going to work it out on the football field, bro. He's going to work it out there. That's where he's going to get through a lot of this, right? So I think he uses all of that, and he's pushing. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong, fellas, but I think he's a day one starter. Day one starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Anybody else got any questions concerning Mr. Harmon, Tate, and or Kerb, or any comments they want to make?
Of the last few first round picks, which of them was a day one starter?
Well, that's not the Tomlin way.
Okay, that's all I'm going off of. I mean,
that's not the time.
Roger Jones didn't start day one. He ended up, working his way up there after about week 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. Last year's number one pick, well, we know Troy Fautanu didn't start. But they eased Peyton Wilson to the field. Roman Wilson never played. The second round.
Najee.
Yeah, Najee may have been the last one to start day one.
But I just think he is. This is me. That's just me.
I'm rooting for him. I won't be mad if he would. Get talent on the field. But because of the tone, the way the Steelers do things, they're going to let the veteran show him the way. Then once he learns, when it's October going November, you're going to see that playing time tick up. Oh,
yeah. And I totally agree. He's a all-pro first team all-rookie, man. Facts. Kerby, you had something else, bro?
No. Like I say, I don't have no issue with that pick. Really wasn't surprising, and hey, I'm all the way in on it.
Facts. Andre, I played offense and defense, bro, but I started on the offensive side of the ball at JUCO. I played offense and defense across the line. Hell, I played every position on the line except center. But I was a day one starter at junior college because like I said, my play and work and everything came through out there on the field because that's why I grieved. That's why I got through my grief at.
Yeah, in high school, Big G was no Diddy going both ways. One of the few players, because I was back, well, our school was probably population 2,300 at the time. So it was a rather large graduating class. So we was of the age, the era starting where, in high school, you didn't play both ways. You had 11 on offense, 11 on defense. That run defense was suspect, though. And the team, we ended up making a playoff run to the Final Four that year. Big G's senior year. But, they had to move him over to try and plug up some of that run damage that was being done. And he moved over as one of the few players that played both ways.
Sure did. So appreciate that, Tate. Tate gave me a compliment. I'll be damned. So I appreciate it, man.
I'll never not hold compliments back, man. I'm just here for the truth and the facts, man. That's all.
That is facts, bro. That is facts, man. Hey, man. All right. So Nixon.
Hey,
Nixon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Go ahead, Kurt. What you got?
No, I was saying I see a comment from bro, man, asking should Harmon get the surgery or wait? He's gonna have to wait because if he gets that surgery, he's done.
6 months.
That pretty much will take him out. Yeah, that'll pretty much take him out.
Yeah, 6 months. 6 months. But I don't think, to be honest, I don't think it's tore up as bad. The deal is the ligament stretched. If the ligament is stretched to the point to where he has little to no mobility, he has to get the surgery. It might have been a deep bruise. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's not a tear, man. It's not a tear. Because if the ligament, it's just like your Achilles. If the ligament stretches, you're done. So I think they're going to give it time to heal. They're going to watch his repetition and all whatever else, and he'll be fine, man. There's nothing, no need for panic concerning Hammond at the defensive end for the Steelers, man. All right, fellas, we got to move on to pick number 2, which was really a third rounder, but I think we stole this dude, man. And I'm telling you, I crashed the hell out when we first drafted him, and I was being big bias, because I wanted a certain guy. I wanted one of the Ohio State running backs. I wanted C.J. Gibbons out of Kansas State. But, man, I'm telling you, I got in the lab, and I started watching film. Caleb Johnson's a dog, y'all. He's a dog. So, Tate, what you thinking about Caleb? What's your grade for him? And how much tick does he get? Because I think that boy could push for starting lineup. Him and Jalen's going to go at it, but I think he can push right off the back, Tate. That's just my thinking, man. What you got?
That's the thing about running backs. He not going to start. Jalen Warren going to start. They paying Jalen Warren $4.5 million a year. He gonna get to come out with the first team offense for the first series. And after that, it's up in the air. So we're gonna go to the high hand. Williams have a high hand, but I see a semi-split, between the two. With Gainwell getting like 8 to 10 carries a game or plays a game and returning kicks. They must be waiting post June 1 to get rid of old Cordell Patterson.
Get him out of here. Trash.
I like Caleb Johnson. He from our neck of the woods, that OH and a dime.
Yes,
he
sir.
played at Princeton High School. Princeton, right?
Our rivals. Our rivals
back in the day, definitely. So I think it was a good pick. I think at 83, huge value. I would have rather Hampton. I'm not even counting Genty. Hampton or either the Ohio State boys, but they went way too early. So to be at 83, and I like DJ Giddens and some of the other guys, but with him sitting at 83, you got to take him because he's a second round talent. You get in the third.
Kerb, what you thinking, man? How you feeling it, man?
I was kind of like you. I wasn't at crash out mode, but I was like, I really didn't even have him on my list. But I kind of did what you did. I looked at some film of him, and I mean, I won't really say he's explosive, but for a big guy, because I think he's every bit of. I mean, in the combine he was 225, so he's probably gonna play at almost 230.
Facts.
So for a guy his size, he can get down that field, and I like that he can put his foot in the ground, and something that Najee couldn't do, and he can hit those holes. My only thing is and it's weird because, like I said, you watch the film, but then when you look at his 40 time, that was kind of scary. But when you watch the film, he ain't really getting caught, So,
Kurt, do you know he was one of 6 running backs in college football that clocked over 22 miles an hour on a run? He was one of 6 running backs in last year's college football season that on a run he clocked over 22 miles an hour. So I think he's faster than a lot of people give him credit for.
Well, he's fast. He just don't got the explosive. If he get a 10-yard run and he get that space to get going, then that's when you see the speed. But he's not Travion Henderson where from go, 0 to 60 like that. He not that. He got to you got to get that F-150 up to 15, 20, get the horses going. Then it's gonna go.
Then smash that joker. Go.
Yeah.
Tate and Kerb. I've been watching film on him. Y'all gonna get mad at me. You're gonna tell me pump your brakes, do all whatever else after I say this. You know who he reminds me of? My comp is Sean Alexander. He played just like Sean Alexander. Just like him. Just like Sean. And you know what's crazy? Sean Alexander and him from the same school too. Cincinnati, Ohio, same school. He run just like Sean Alexander. He run just like him. Sean Alexander wasn't super fast, but like you said, Tate, you got to just rev him up. And once you revved him up, he started killing you. So, yeah, Sean Alexander. Go on, Caleb. Go on with your bet. And I hope they give him his number. Mason, give up 2. Let him get his number. Let him get his number.
In the Wayback Machine. He from right down there. Sean Alexander from Kentucky, though. He was in high school in Kentucky, just on the other side of the river.
Yeah, but he from the Natty, though, dog. Well, he went to a school down there and played lower football. But his freshman and sophomore year, he played at Cincinnati.
Okay.
He went to Colerain High School. Sean Alexander did. The Cincinnati Colerain. But now, I seen that question by Claude. What Claude say? He said, Big G, what's your biggest concern for the season? The line. I told it to the fellas out backstage. The line is the whole thing. If the offensive line come together and do what they need to do, and Broderick play like how he's supposed to play, and the line gels, the AFC North in trouble. That's just my thought. Kerby, what you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, because when you look at it, I mean, the running back situation seems to be solid. I mean, you really could say the line and the quarterback, but you know, the receiver room seems, receiver room is solid.
We some
Tight ends are
dogs. We
solid.
got dogs.
Yeah, so
Dogs.
yeah, you could say the line. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the biggest question.
The
That's the
defensive
biggest
line is
question.
fixed. The linebackers is cool. The DBs is straight. The damn offensive line. Tate, what you thinking, man? Is it the line? The offensive line. That's it. Broderick Jones got to play.
I don't think it's a question. I think it's just a matter of them being healthy, them being able to play together and develop continuity. I think it's talent all across the line. I think Broderick Jones is talented, playing at the wrong position. I think Troy Fautanu will come in. He was one of the best technicians come out of last year's draft.
Facts.
Zach Frazier's a Pro Bowl center in the AFC. I think Siamalu is going to step up. The Steelers may even extend. They may want to keep the veteran for a couple more years and draft somebody next year to groom behind him for his last 2 years. So I can see him staying for a nice, fair team-friendly amount. And Mason McCormick, I saw pictures of him. He's at OTA too. That boy done trimmed down some.
He look good, Tate.
Man,
He
look good.
And
Woo!
Broderick look good. Broderick look good too, dog. Broderick, man, I was like, damn, all this baby fat gone. I was like, boy, these boys done got in that weight room and got it together. So I was impressed, man. I was impressed.
So I think the line is just a matter, if long as nobody get hurt in Latrobe, they can stay healthy, they can play together, they can, go to lunch and dinner together, build that bond like a young O-line should, have each other's back, know each other's tendencies, all that stuff. Them boys gonna be good, man, because they high investments everywhere. And Mason McCormick probably in the 4th round. Now you look back, was a steal considering how he fared last year and played. How he played. Started as a 4th round pick and held his own for the last 10 games of the season.
Mm-hmm. All right, fellas, we got to move to the 4th round pick. Now, this is the one that's causing all kind of controversy. But even before I say it and say his name, I just got one thing I got to tell y'all. Now, let's go Bucks. Jack Sawyer, defensive end, pass rushing extraordinaire, Buckeyes out of a 4-3 defense, comes in with our 4th round pick. Fellas, I'm going to back up because y'all, they going to accuse me for being biased, but I really don't care. So I'm going to let y'all say what you got to say. Tate, what you talking about with Mr. Jack Sawyer, man?
I like Jack Sawyer. A lot of mock drafts I was doing over the time. I was taking Jack Sawyer in the 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of a specific need, just because he's the type of talent that you want on defense. I know yourself, myself, and Kerb were going back and forth in the chat on draft day or that Saturday. I was in South Carolina, not at B-Dirt's wedding at the time, but, just getting ready for the wedding. And I thought that Jack Sawyer, we remember Big G in that day we talked about, we thought he was going to move to the 5 tech, put some weight on for lack of athleticism. But after thinking about it and hearing it talked out, heard you say it backstage just recently too. He going to play on the edge. He's just going to be that guy they rotated in as the run stopper.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alex Highsmith and TJ should stay healthy because Herbig and Jack Sawyer is both going to get reps next year. Herbig in obvious pass downs, Jack Sawyer in obvious rundowns if TJ or Alex have to come out. So I like the pick. He's a leader, captain Ohio State. Coming out of high school, he was the top-ranked player in the country. Coming out of, where'd he go? He went to Reynoldsburg? Where'd he go?
No, he went to Columbus. No.
Oh, Kerb got big trash Mike again.
Does he? Oh, Lord. No, he went to Pickerington, Tate.
Pickerington, yeah.
Pickerington High School in Columbus, man.
Yeah. So, in Ohio, we know him well because he's been around for basically 5 or 6 years. All state in high school, one of the top 5-star recruits coming out, was Ohio State fan since he was a kid, went to Ohio State, led him to a national championship, was one of the leaders on the team. And while we checking off boxes, that's how we going to check off boxes as far as the DNA. So check with Harmon having to their DNA. Check.
Facts.
Check with Caleb Williams being a leader on the Iowa team as well.
Check
Caleb Williams' DNA. Harmon was a leader too in that defense in Oregon.
Check.
There you go. And now Jack Sawyer, team captain for multiple years and led him to the champion. You saw that big play against Texas that sealed the deal. That was Jack Sawyer.
Hell, he had us with Michigan. When we played trash the whole game, Michigan was going to go down and score. They talking about he ain't athletic. That boy dropped in coverage and picked that damn ball off and looked like Debo out there, Tate. He looked like Debo.
He just not explosive. He's strong as an ox. And I think he got good technique. And I think competing with guys like TJ and Highsmith and Herbie's only going to make him better. So I love the pick.
Yep. Yeah. Kerb, well, how you feeling, man? What you thinking about the DNA of Mr. Jack Sawyer?
I mean, again, it's a good pick. I mean, he's 260?
265.
And like we were saying, when you look at this draft and look at guys like him, this is all about Baltimore. This is about getting guys that can stop that run because, like you say, with Herbert, I mean, you see him in there, they're just gonna run the ball at him, and they blowing him up out of there. So now they putting some guys in there that can stop the run, and he's gonna be a rotational guy. And again, it's another solid pick.
Facts, I'm digging it. All right, fellas, we got to go fast. Fifth round pick. My favorite dude of the draft, dog. I swear to God, I was so happy when we got this dude, bro. I didn't know what to do. Mr. Black, Mr. Yawa Black, University of Iowa, 6'6", 336 pounds. People telling me he gonna play DN. I'm telling you he ain't. He's playing nose tackle for us, bro. Mr. Yawa Black, 7-foot wingspan. He out there like Shaq, Tate. He out there like Shakilicus Onilicus, son of Spartacus and cousin of Gestradamus. so he out there killing them. Tate, what you thinking about Mr. Yawa Block, man?
Yeah, man. I believe it's like we had to work on Falatanu last year. This year is Waya Black.
Waya Black.
Why you gonna try and run the ball at him? Why you gonna do that?
Yeah, we got something for big boy out of Baltimore. Come on up in there. Come up in that gap. We got something for you in Baltimore, dog.
I love the pick like you do. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's up there, might be my second. And you know what? If I'm honest, both Iowa picks might be my favorite picks, man. If I'm honest, both the Iowa guys, because they positions of need. Harmon was a first-round talent, like Tomlin said. In that first round, you don't worry about schematic fit. You worry about pedigree.
Facts.
So they got Harmon. You pick in the 5th round, you draft guys that fit your culture, that fit specific areas of need. Still been needing a true nose for a while now. No way he plays 5 or 3. He's zero tech. He'll come off the field on 3rd downs, but on 1st and 2nd down, he can take on 2 blockers, demand a double team, open it up for Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson and Cole Holcomb and them guys, and help push the middle. And so pass rush from the edge can come from all kind of places. So yeah, so I think it's a great pick. One of my favorites, not the favorite, but one of my favorites. He's a really, really good player. He gets a little tall sometimes, but when he in there just to stop the run, it ain't gonna matter how his pad level is. You just gotta, command the double team. That's what we need you to do.
Yeah, just jump. In the middle, just jump. When they try to throw that little middle screen, jump. That's all you gotta do. Kerb, what you thinking about Mr. Black, man?
A brick wall. And that's what they need. I mean, like you say, he's gonna take up blocks. And this is where I think you're gonna see Queen play better, because this is what he's used to. Like in Baltimore, Baltimore had those big guys in front of him.
Hey,
Facts.
real quick. Thanks, Rob, for the shout out. Everybody hit that like button. You know, if you like the culture, like Rob saying, go ahead and hit us with the like. We appreciate it. Man, what y'all think about this real quick?
What?
Y'all think Holcomb gonna make the team?
Oh, yeah, because of the next pick. Because Bruner's son is a Cole Holcomb clone. He's 6'1", 227. Holcomb's 6'1", 240. Holcomb has injury issues. Bruner has no injury issues. And Mark Robinson is between Bruner, Mark Robinson, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. So yeah, it's gonna be. He might not make it, dog. He might not make it, Tate. In my opinion,
They keep 4 IOBs.
Yeah, you got to keep 4. And 3 of them you already know. 3 of them you already know. And wait a minute. Malik Harrison is on the squad too. He making the team.
He made it.
Yeah, so it's Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison, Peyton Wilson. Oh, somebody cut.
Couple people cut.
I think.
Yeah,
Well,
somebody
I
cut.
don't think.
I might. Go ahead, Kurt.
I think Robinson is done. They
See,
gave.
I think I lean more towards Holcomb being done just because they gave him an opportunity. Now, he could come in camp and tear it up, but they give him his opportunity. That's good for him. Hope he does well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's injured. They could save a lot of money if they get rid of him. Robinson's a special team contributor, and so is this kid Bruner. They special teams all day.
Right. That's what I'm saying, though. I think with Robinson, he can do the special teams, but he haven't shown that he can play on the defense. So now, if this Bruner kid, which I think is totally going to be a special teams guy, because what was crazy, you know how they do the introduction. Danny Smith was out there introducing him, so that's letting you know already what he's there for. So, I think Bruner is going to be there. He's going to. I mean, unless he just totally bomb out, he's going to make the team, and he's going to be a special teams demon.
Yeah, I like him, man. I like him.
I don't disagree, but I think we got 5 dogs and 4 bones, though. That's all I'm saying. So,
but Tate, you're absolutely right. That's the deal. This draft was about building a 53-man roster. When the Steelers make cuts now, we're gonna see our guys get picked up. We haven't seen that in a while, where the guys that we cut get picked up. We're gonna see our guys get picked up, and that's telling me that the 53-man roster has improved. That's just my thinking, Tate, and that's why I'm saying I'm co-signing with you. I'm right on this, bro. Right on it. Oh, who is this? Listen, where's my signs at? Get to the Matrix, the old country and the new country. We don't tolerate no Steelers disrespect on the KnoItAllz channel. We don't tolerate it. Get to the Matrix. Kathy, welcome to the Matrix. We appreciate you.
I think Kathy a Browns fan. Yeah. I mean, I would say this, Big G. We gotta get out of here. You can just talk about Bruner real quick yourself, and the 2 7th-round draft pick. Be fast with it. But Kathy, y'all picking up Pittsburgh trash. Kenny Pickett, Deontay Johnson. I mean, what is y'all doing? You had a good draft.
Big trash.
Always have a good draft. My cousin called me today. I ain't talked to him in a few weeks. I said, "Oh, after the draft, this your time of year to call, huh? Y'all always the off-season winners. How perceptually, but never do nothing." So yeah, shout out to the Cleveland Browns, man. I got a lot of family that like the Browns.
And Claude, you make sure you give Kathy a warm welcome. Mr. Sir Claude, make sure you give Kathy a warm welcome over there in Matrixville, USA, man. Make sure you lay out the welcome mat, make sure you should extend everything for him, man.
We talked about Bruner, so now the 2 2nd, 7th-round picks, right? One
that's
was
it. There's one more.
Well, it's just one more. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Kent. Tell us about Kent real quick, Big G.
Hey, it's either Central Michigan or Western Michigan. I'm telling you, if the kid was 6 foot tall, he would have legitimately been a 3rd-round draft pick because he's a ball hawk. but he's 5'10". But I'm gonna be honest with you, him, Eccles, and Beanie Bishop, they're gonna fight for that slot corner. They're gonna fight for it, and he's gonna fight them. He ain't gonna give it up just easy.
Is one of them gone?
Yep.
Oh. But see, that's what you want, though. That's what you want, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's competition.
Yeah.
You want to step up the competition at every position.
Yep.
And the Steelers clearly have, if your slot options is Eccles, Beanie Bishop comes off a great rookie year, and you draft this 7th-round kid with high upside like Beanie Bishop had last year as an undrafted free agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the theme. But that's the whole thing about it. Do we get DNA guys? Yep. And do we pick productivity over potential? We pick productivity. And so that means that productivity means that these dudes are going to make the roster. That's what I'm saying. All right, fellas. Any final thoughts?
Kathy in here trolling now.
Yeah, Kathy, come on.
So
now,
when you trolling, you know where you got to go.
Go stand in the corner now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Big
Kerby, make sure you do your escort service over there to the corner.
Yeah,
that's Kirby's job.
Yeah,
that's part of Kirby's job. All right, y'all. We thank you guys for rocking with us on the KnoItAllz channel. Smash the gas. If you're with us, go over to Steel Curtain Network. Me and Tate Boy Fresh is about to be over there with the Triple OG, Shannon White. We're going to talk more of the Steelers draft, more things out for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and what this new thing for the Steelers for 2025 is going to look at. Kerby, tell them what time it is and where they can find you at, bro.
On the Black and Gold Standard podcast. Matter of fact, I'll be doing a live tomorrow. And, we're just going to continue to talk about this draft and just try to figure out this quarterback situation. That's the only thing that really got me worried right now. But I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it until whatever happens.
Facts.
But we will see.
And even then, I ain't losing no sleep because Mike Tomlin can take Duck Hodges and win games. So whoever they get, gonna win games. So
count 10. And you already count 10. It don't even matter. Count 10.
Easy. And next year's the quarterback draft. That's one of the big things I like. They kept all their assets for next year. They didn't make no moves except going from 154, 156, and 164. And they got an extra 7th-round pick. So they didn't use none of the assets that's potentially going to be available next year. They already, compensatory-wise, they got a 3rd, a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th extra picks. And they got the team in place this year. Now it's just a matter of just dropping that quarterback in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So all right, well let's go ahead, guys. I got nothing, man. Just come on, join us, like Big G said on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. The Triple OG Shannon White. We're gonna jump right on over there until we see you over there. Curb, guard the gate now, man. You the gatekeeper.
Peace
out. We'll holler at y'all. Peace. Have a great one. We'll see y'all in a few.